On Saturday, Vancouver drag queen Connie Smudge headed to Coquitlam Public Library for Drag Queen Storytime, an event where drag queens read to children. When City News spoke to Smudge on Thursday about the event, she had this to say.
We're about creating an all-inclusive space where everyone can be themselves.
She said she anticipated protesters would show up, and they did. But this didn't stop Smudge. The day started with Smudge and her supporters meeting at the waterfront station in Vancouver.
I love you all! Thank you so much! Let's get going!
Where she prepped them on how to handle protesters before they headed to Coquitlam Library as a group.
I'm on my way to the library, and as you can see, it's a party in here.
Her message was clear: to combat hate with love. Friends and allies supported this queen.
She does so much community work, and honestly, she spreads love, and nobody should bring hate on her.
Counter-protesting the protesters, protesting Connie Smudge's book reading.
As we approached the Coquitlam Public Library, some of the protesters could be heard yelling hateful things. But I must point out there were far more counter-protesters, and their message was clear: there's no place for hate.
Want to be a sexual predator?
The demonstrators held up signs with anti-trans and anti-drag messaging and called for an end to drag storytime events.
Someone that's trying to promote hate and misinformation about the LGBTQ2IA+ community.
I hope they can find some community and some love.
Like, look at all of the community here to celebrate love, and I wish them love, I really do. We've got our allies that are just trying to peacefully and calmly prevent that hate from being spread.
This sign reads, "Sexualizing children is child abuse."
Inclusion isn't sexualizing anybody. It's just allowing inclusion.
City News spoke to parents about what they thought of the sign.
We are trying to raise our kids in a system of safety and in a system of inclusion. And the kind of actions that they're taking really make our kids less safe.
Especially our kids that are part of the community. They have a higher rate of suicides, attempted suicides, because they don't have safe places to be.
By the afternoon, the entire block turned into a party with dancing and singing and loud music. The protesters were outnumbered and could barely be seen or heard.
Completely overwhelmed with emotion by the love and support. You know, I don't need to be seen, but I felt seen here today, and it gave me a new perspective.
In Coquitlam, Angela Bauer, City News.